Buenos dias y alegrías, mi familia, and welcome to another day. Hey, hooray! Okay. I'm getting several pieces, and I'm trying to put the pieces together to see what the fuck. First of all, for this week of 8/18, do not eat barbecue, especially ribs. There's something there that's throwing you off of balance. Now, I'm not a type of person that to tell you don't eat this, don't eat that, because the Bible made up their own fucking rules. And if you believe in that pigs are dirty, then don't eat it. If it's not kosher for you, kosher, the court is sure. Okay. It's up to you. This is your path of enlightenment. You do as you will, as it's pertaining to you. However, I am getting a warning on the field about barbecue. So be careful, because they might be doing something at this time with barbecue. Meaning, the forces that be, that want to take you down and put you to the ground and put your face in the dirt. I'm gonna say it as it is. Be sure you're doing what you're doing to level up your mind. Read something new. Level up your intelligence, of your vocabulary, of your learning. Always pick up something new. Constantly be doing it. We are people who are constantly learning, growing, and evolving. So do your part to evolve in the pace that it's evolving. Whatever pace that is for you. There is no fast track. There is, but that's only for the members. Okay. Those of you who want to know the fast track, put it in the comments. I will start making a membership for my subscribers to know how to recognize when you're on a fast track to hell or when you're on a fast track to heaven of creating your abundance. Okay, barbecue ribs, it's out. I don't care what, how, when, where, when, whatever the fuck, right? At this fucking week, try not to eat barbecue. Barbecue flavor. That's what I was getting, because I woke up yesterday and I was like, barbecue. And I was like, oh no. No. Some of you are working out. Some of you are trying to diet. Some of you are trying to get your body great and fit. Great. Do it. So this is why they're doing these spell incantations of go eat barbecue. Now, another thing that you guys are probably asking me, like, well, why the fuck? What's wrong with barbecue? Okay. I got a message today because I was like, well, what the fuck with barbecue, right? What the fuck? And they said, hair, sex, your art, your mind. And I was like, the fuck? What? Now, when we tell you not to eat barbecue, it's not because all barbecue is tainted and all the places are bad. No, it's because at this time frame now, they're going to do a spell incantation to manipulate the masses of the hive mind. Okay? Now, if these people who are out there, who are not on the path, who are not about being just and up moral standards of a code of conduct, of how to treat one another in this humanity, of uplifting one another, of growing, evolving, and changing, then they're not with us. They're against us. And these are the ones that you have to be aware of, because these are the ones that will tell you what goes where. And so, no. Remember we talked about yesterday about sacred sexuality. Okay. Sacred sexuality is sacred between two people. That's it. That's it. Anything else? Anything more? I'm just going to leave that there. If y'all want to have a complaint or a debate, I'm more than happy to assist. However, I do not consent. And so, if for some of you have more than one party in your group, effort, community, love life, please count me out. I'm not about that life. So this is not your channel. Keep it moving. With much love and peace. Peace be upon you. We don't roll that way. Sorry. You're not going to change my mind, or you're not going to change the collective's mind. These people who are here are my subscribers. You need to go. So, good luck to you. Now, for those of you who are up in the air about it, or got an invitation about it, I think that's why they're showing me BBQ. Because if you look at the word baby, there's 2 letter B's in it. It's another short way of saying baby. BB. 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 Get it? Now, BBQ is the third person is in question. So the divine is kind of like, what the fuck is this? This right here. What is this Q? You have a Q in question. You're questioning whether you want to do 3 at once. Is 1 not enough for you? I didn't give you 2 genitals unless you're a hermaphrodite. That's a different topic, different story. Not at this time. That's going to be like the teeter-tottering of a bitch slap. So watch out. If you want to have that discussion, great. Not here. I'm not doing it. There was a time I was petrified. I kept thinking I would never find anybody, so I thought maybe I'll get with that couple there, and they'll love me back in 3s, and we'll be 3, and we'll be a throuple indeed. Oh, no way. Walk out the door. Honey, someone told you something that was wrong, and you hit the floor. Let me guess, you were drinking all that night, and maybe it was tequila all that night, and you got dead. And you felt you would never love again. Oh, no. Not in my house. So welcome. I am La Supra Cobra to deliver the message for you from the divine, her majesty, the goddess. And she comes in many forms and any which way she wants to be. So hear me today. With much love and peace, let us say grace. Hail, Holy Queen, Divine Mother, Ascended Master Spirit Team, come through me to deliver this message for the collective in this clarity, clearly, without confusion. Now, thank you for being here. New subscribers, welcome home. To my Soul Tribe members, welcome back. BBQ. And let's think about why I thought of ribs. Now, we went to the store, my wife and I, and we went to get groceries. And there was a guy standing right next to my wife. Mind you, my wife, she's a little short one. And her beautiful height that God has made her bite size. Do not call short people short because you are going into a fight. Got it? Which it's very rude. Why the fuck do you have to point out people's height? It's just another way of mockery, so let's not do that. So please excuse me, my beautiful wife. I was only stating that because the man who was standing next to her, this motherfucker was huge. He was past the thing of where you get the meats. Like, he literally had to bend down to not hit the top part of the refrigeration of the meats. And I saw him. He turned and he looked at my wife, looked back, and was trying to grab meat. Now, when he walked away or when he stopped grabbing the meat, I saw him step back, lose his balance, and then he hit the rack that was right behind him and then stumbled to walk. What does that tell you, ladies and gentlemen? He was obviously staring at my wife, and I laughed because she didn't even catch it. I told her, I was like, yo, that guy's staring at you. And she's like, yeah, right. My wife never believes me when I catch people staring at her. And she was like, yeah. I was like, you didn't see him fucking trip and fall right now? And she's like, I saw the stumble, but I didn't think anything of it. I thought maybe he didn't tie his shoes or something. I said, no. I said, he was staring at you. Now, why was he staring? She asked me, why was he staring? And the spirits told me, because she's a tomboy. And I automatically was like, what you mean? Right? Because, you know, I'm one too. And they were telling me, think about it. Why would a guy find a tom girl pretty? And this is not to say that she's not beautiful, because my wife is absolutely gorgeous. And I was thinking, like, well, what the fuck? But think about it. Let's think about it in a format of a throuple. Now, if a guy and a girl want to bring in a third party, a Q, if a B and a B wants to bring in a Q, get it? Then the question is, she wants a he, but he don't want a he. So, how do you compromise? The compromise was you get a girl who dresses like a guy, or who's a masculine feminine, a mask femme. And I was like, what? And they were like, I guess the demons were telling me. I guess the demons were telling me because I just said they. I was like, oh, it's a transition into a male. And he said, yes. He said, because the man is still insecure about diving into, whoa, I heard a whole other different word that I'm not even going to say, but I'm going to say homosexuality. I heard homopedophilia. That just fucked up. Anyways. I said, oh, really? Oh, that makes sense. Why there's guys who are interested in tomboys who are genuinely lesbians, and these lesbians will tell it to your face that they're butch, gay, dyke, whatever. But still the men feel it as a challenge. Oh, I can change you. I can convert you. You just haven't had the right DICK. At this point in our age, don't you think we've tried? And if I would have tried, why would I try with a guy who's telling me some cockamamie shit like you, dude? Hello, wake up and look in the mirror. But that's what I got. Because when I looked at the girl that was with the guy, very beautiful, all dressed up with her hair did, in a really pretty dress with her boobies up and the cleavage, she looked fly. I was like, shit. I was checking out his wife. Then I was like, what's the matter with you, fool? Your wife is hot. Why are you checking out mine? But I don't know if it's like, for men, it's like that thing that they told guys, you gotta plant your seed, you gotta plant your seed, you gotta plant your seed. Like, dude, the world's not ending. The world only ends when you end. Even though they want you to think the world is ending. That's what they always tell you. It's for you to shift, dumbass. That's what that means. Shift, evolve, change, grow. There's not one gear in the drive shaft. There's 6. I mean, depends what car you're gonna get if we're gonna talk male. If we're gonna talk male, man, there's 6. There's something that doesn't want to be said. There's 6 shifts to shift your heart. People are going to ask, well, why is that? Good question. I will show you why that is in my beautiful green color. The energetic code is masculine, feminine. This is the unification symbol of your heart. Together it should roll in compass as a 6-pointed star. This is the symbol of Lord Jesus Christ. He is 1, 2, 3, and Mary Magdalene is 1, 2, 3. 3 and 3 is 6 points. What are the 6 points? Well, his needs, his wants, and God. Her needs, her wants, and God. Coming together in the unification. The 6-pointed star. Within you meets your one, them, which is 6 and 6 creates 12, the infinite number of universe that is creation. And that's another time. So, your heart energetic symbol is the 6-pointed star. It's not in green, like they would want you to believe. The physical form of your heart energy is green, which is healing. In the power of the spoken word, it's green, which is the 5 pentacle, the 5-pointed star. Why is that? Because it's the power of the spoken word. Which leads into the Master Haran, who runs the organization of the Green Flame, along with his counterpart, Divine Mother Mary, the birth mother of our Savior, Messiah, whatever word you want to call him, Lord Jesus Christ. What are you playing with? Oh, you want that one? Hold on, let me get it. Here you go, baby. How funny. She gets the pot of little hearts. Of be sweet, miss you, only you. Kiss me. Love, be true. You and me, pretty girl. Aw, call me. Here, pretty girl. Here you go, baby. Okay, the power of the spoken word. Today, this morning, I woke up to a book called something which I thought was really wilding out, because it was Anne Rice who wrote this book. And let me see, Anne Rice, she wrote this book, which I thought was weird because she only does the vampire books. But I was on, no. I was looking at books. Then I was like, what do I look at? Blah, blah, blah. Let me see books. And this book came into focus. It was in 2005. It's called The Christ the Lord Out of Egypt. Written in 2005. The Christ the Lord Out of Egypt. A novel by Anne Rice. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but you see it? And I thought, the vampire writer? What the fuck? So I went to Wikipedia and I was like, what the fuck is this? Apparently she went back into the Catholic faith in 1998. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but the way to be a Satanist, or the ranking of being the levels of a Satanist, you have to be a Mason, and then you have to go, and then you have to be a priest, and then you have to go back into the Catholic faith to be a Catholic priest, into the Satanist, to be a Satanist priest, to move up in the levels of fuckery. I don't fucking know what you call it, but another way of saying I'm a high priestess in the dark occults, or I'm a priest, or I'm a dark sage, or whatever the fuck titles they have, magician, magi, whatever, the sorcerer, I don't know. I have no idea what the ranks are, but if I ask, they'll tell me. Like that. And I was like, what? In the book, she talks about Jesus when he's 7 years old to 8 years old. Now, apparently, they were in Jerusalem, right? The Nazareth. They lived there. Then they didn't have any work, or shit popped off because of King Herod. Went into a church and fucking murdered everybody, and there was a fucking, what was it called? There was a massacre where he raged out of control, and then a lot of people fled to Egypt. And then in Egypt, this is where all the work was. This is where everybody got along. This is like a refugee camp, let's just say. Everybody fled to Egypt when he was 7. And he became one of the pupils of the teachers, and I think his name was, I was reading it because they had a couple of samples that you could read. It was Philo. And it said that the teacher and his, the student, and he was very happy, blah, blah, blah. Well, in the part that I'm reading, Jesus cursed something with an E. Erazard or something like that. And the boy died. I don't know how old the boy was because I didn't get to read all the parts, but because I'm going to have to fucking buy the book now because now I want to know what the fuck happened. He dies. But then, like, everybody's telling Jesus, what did you do? Blah, 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 la, 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 whatever. Right? And apparently, in the story, he has a brother named James. Right? Yeah. He has a brother named James who was the son of Joseph from another woman that he didn't get to marry because she died. Don't you just love the realness of it? That I was like, oh, that's badass. But then you have to think about it, whether she is legit or not. But this is why you have to read stories and then practice your discernment to see if it's resonating in your heart. Sonar frequency echoing back as you're reading it. So everything that I'm telling you right now, some parts will resonate, some parts won't. And you have to trust the fart. You have to trust the fact of your heart telling you yes or no. And if it's an or, wait as the downloaded messages comes through for you. Okay? Now Jesus was like, oh fuck, because now everybody in the streets they were losing their shit. Think about it. They didn't have fucking social media or TVs or what. Everybody was like yelling it through the streets, and everybody was like, oh shit, what the fuck happened? The boy is dead. The boy is dead. It was Jesus. Jesus killed him. And they were like, oh shit. So they were like trying to come out after Jesus. So they ran to his house, him and his little cousins. He had little cousins. And James, his older brother from another mother. And that's where that fucking phrase comes from. And they're in the house and they're talking about what the fuck happened because Joseph was at home. He was off work. He had just finished the job and they were chilling at the house. And James was like, I saw what happened. And Mary was like, what happened? And I don't know what the fuck. And Joseph was like, I told you, Mary, you saw what happened. You were there, blah, 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 right? So then Jesus realized, oh shit, I fucked up. I did something bad. So what he does is he walks in between the crowds of people by his house. Nobody sees him because he even says, like, I walked through them like a little fish through the people, and nobody saw me. Like he was swimming super fast, which I thought was funny because he's the symbol of the fish. Well, anyways, he gets to the boy's house, and they had a physician that came in. They were Greek. Remember, in Egypt, everybody spoke Greek. Why? I don't know if that's even true. I don't know. It was kind of off for me when they said that. I was like, Greek? Whatever. And even though all the teachings were in Greek as well. So he goes up to, he's like watching them, and he sees the mom, she's crying, the sister's crying, like all the women in the house, they're fucking crying. The boy's laying down on a mat. He's dead. His mouth is open and they're showing teeth like he's, you know what I mean? And the doctor is there evaluating his body. He comes to the mom and and this is what Jesus sees, and he tells her, no, he's dead, he's gone. Jesus walks up to the body. Nobody sees him. He walks up to the body and he tells him, I remember his name. He says, Izarine, something like that. He says, wake up now. And he says something before that, before he says wake up now. And I'm going to tell you why this is important. Then, as he's walking away, right, because he hears someone coming. But in the moment that happened, Jesus got sick. He got dizzy. He felt faint. Like, all of a sudden, it was like he gave him a part of his own life force. That I was like, oh, transmutation or transfiguration, or I'm still trying to figure out what specific word that's called, but it has something with trans in it. So then he's all fucked up, and the women, they catch him. They're like, oh my God, what are you doing? And I don't know what. And so he's trying to get away, but like he's dizzy and fumbling, right? And at that part, they don't tell you the rest because those pages are missing of the book. Because they give you a sample, but then they only give you like pieces. They hook you in to come back and buy the book. I thought, that's fucking brilliant. But he said in the book, he heard the breath. He heard him take a breath like... And it reminded me of that movie that one time my wife made me watch. It was some Christian movie. I can't remember what it was, but the little boy, he drowns. And his mother is a devoted Christian. And she believes. Not only is she a devoted Christian, but she is a believer. She believes in the word. And the little boy drowns, and she's standing over the little boy, and she's praying to God. God, please don't take my son. God, please breathe back life into my son. God, I cast out any shadows around my son. God, please help me. And like she's just like praying over her son, and sure enough, he takes a breath. Now, what if what we've been telling you about the power of the sacred word is that you truly believe, and as you're speaking, the air, the wind that flows, that gives the breath, what if it's your own life force that brings back the person? He has the healing hands. And he says, you will do better things than I can even do. What if all you had to do was believe that you can? But really fully believe. Like when you watch those Marvel movies and you believe you're Iron Man or Spider-Man or Captain America or the Black Widow, whatever you're into, and you fully believe it and you walk out of the theater and you're like $1,000,000 brand new. Now, imagine that is your faith. Imagine that is your faith. And whatever anybody tells you of the throuples, of the threes, no one's gonna love you. No one's gonna want you. You're not good enough. Your art sucks. You're too short. You're nothing. You're little. You're no one. No matter what they say, the power of your faith just fucking is like, rah! It don't matter what you say. Because I know who I am. And remember, the phrase that pays is I am that I am. God's name. And she has many. He has many. Whatever pronoun you want to take it to. I'm not here about to question it for you. And that's where I'm like, this is the question. You need to question yourselves. When people come around like that crap, that they want you to question your sexuality. Well, have you tried it? How can you say you don't like it if you've never tried it? That was one that I was like, smart fuckers. I'm telling you, the demons are smart. What's that phrase? Don't knock it till you try it. So let's take it to my truth oracle. What the fuck with this shit? And I did hear children of the air. That's what they say when we're together. And watch how they play. They don't understand, and so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hand, trying to get away into the night. And then you put your arms around me and we tumble to the ground, and then you say, I think we're alone now, alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. That's what they want you to believe. Believe that there is nobody but me. Remember what I said. Hair, sex, your art, your mind. They want the way you think. To disturb. So that they can change it into their will. So as we say, God, let your will be done, not mine. So what do you have for us? I do have Judgment on the Field. This is a card from yesterday that after the reading I pulled out and I was like, oh, Judgment. Everywhere. So for those of you at that 6 o'clock hour, if you're trying to figure out what the fuck, where the fuck, how the fuck, or something's gonna happen between 6 to 7, be sure it is good vibes only. When it's the blue light, this is of integrity, of moral conduct, of everything that I told you in the beginning. Of thinking things through. Blue light. Because somebody is going to try to entangle you between 6 and 7. We already passed 6 and 7 in the morning, so this might be at night. Okay? Someone's going to try to heal you. Heal you. Or it's going to be a game of a lie that could come from a doctor. Or pretending to be your God, pretending to heal you. Or this person has some type of OCD pattern. You need to know when to go. Okay? Upon your body, oh, I'm sorry, baby. upon your body of the Diamond Light crew, some things that you do not know. There is somebody out there who's wishing death upon you. This is the letter D or B. I heard Borat. Someone might like that movie, or the guy looks like that. Curly, kinky hair. Tall, skinny, scraggly guy. He could be 45 and have 3 kids. That could be specific. Might try to come back and tell you sorry, but this guy has control issues and hasn't worked on them. He knows he has control issues, but so does Angie. Meaning, he still has someone on the side who's sad about what's happening between them and can't get a grip on him. So he has wandered off, wandering eyes. What did we talk about earlier about the tall guy? Okay. This is some form of pyramid scheme. Pyramid 3. Oh, this person's trying to mirror you. They want to be you. And so they're mimicking you, copying you of a new mindset, the way you think. I did hear your hairline. Your hair ink is the way you think. It's what they want to think or what they want you to think. Do you see what I'm saying? So maybe be aware of a hairdresser, a hemstress. I don't know if you're going to go get your clothing hemmed or some shit like that. But they're trying to control your mind. Your mind. 3553. There is a new mindset that's being presented right now to the collective of God. You are on a roll. Realize you cannot fix your regrets. Instead, know that you are ready to know more. This is why we tell you pick up a book and read. Of new knowledge, information coming to you that you may not be aware of. Somebody is copying you. Copying your head, your hair. Really? Hair, sex, your art, and your mind. Wow. Okay, whatever. At the center of it all, these people, they're not pros, they're prostitutes that are looking for people who need help. I'm seeing the letter C, J, or L. You do not go to a mechanic for your health. Seek help. So it's like they're going to other people to get information that don't specialize in that information. You don't go to a mechanic for your health. You don't go to a doctor for your car. Do you see what I'm saying? Know the difference. Over here on the hate game of throwing off your mental work of a cheating game. This is 10, 11, 12. 12 is like teeter-tottering. Right? What I told you about the teeter-totter? Don't make fun of people's height. Apparently this is what it is right now. I heard shit. Number 10, life path 1. Number 11, life path 2. Those two are fucking around. Spiritual battle, bitches. I caught you. Them. They've got demons on them. You are in chaos and conflict with yourself. Be clear with what you want. And this is why they're confusing you. I summon Abraxas. I summon Anubis. I summon Oshun. 1, 2, 3. Try to keep up with me. Oh, bitch, please. Sit down. Get a fucking notebook and write. Because I know you'll be listening tonight. Number 8. Life path 8. This bitch. Could be a Cancer. Is trying to act of oddities. It's like this bitch. Because I'm going to call him a bitch. Because it's a guy. This guy said a lot of fucking shit. So much shit that made you believe that the things that you were doing was because you were doing it out of need to be looked at. But remember what I told you yesterday. I think the devil has a letter R name. Because this fucker likes people with the letters D, M, or V because they're silver spooners. They believe I should have it all. They believe it should be me and not you. I was not in competition with you, but yet you are in competition with me because you feel some type of way about my hair, about my mind, about who I'm having sex with, about my art and how I paint what I paint, or what I draw, and I'm putting it to Me Collective so you can get an understanding whether you sew, because I'm getting a lot of people sew, crochet, somebody's name. So it's some form of moon manipulation, and it starts with the letter J. Somebody's name starts with L or J, or LJ or JL, whatever. Okay? This dude right here told you a lot of crap about, oh, you're just doing that for attention. Oh, you're just doing that for attention. Oh, you're just doing that for attention. I think that's the guy who I picked up on, or I keep picking up on this guy who's talking weird because dipshit got his tongue pierced for the first time. Or he's getting piercings, he's getting earrings, like he's trying to, I don't know, I guess be different, be unique, be his own apparatus of what I want, even though I've never said anything about it that I liked it, but anybody who had something different than what I had, I cursed them and told them, that looks stupid, you just want attention. Okay. This person is looking for some form of unity now because this person is all whacked out of chromosomes or cortisone. Huh. Used to be a drunk or is still a drunk and is acting of it. Is there any form of unification happening at this time? The unification is happening at this time, but there is this asshole who's also trying to block you guys. I've got a can you? Ugh. This Cancer right here is questioning if you can do it. Shut up, Cancer. Sit down. Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. Those people don't want to be known, and then it opens up at a Scorpio. So 2 water signs might be blocking you. Bring it. Because it fell right where my wand is. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. This bitch. What's the darkness of this shit that they're trying to fucking... Oh, they got the demon on them and they think it's not. And this motherfucker is the one that believes I should have it all and they should be looking at me. Look at my crown. Even though he's a short fucker. So this person is short. And that's why we said don't be mocking the short people. What? What's this one that also wanted to come out? The Red Horseman. Now, when I came to my desk, I realized that the Red Horseman wasn't at his post. He was chilling at the bottom, and I was like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Get back to work. I put him back on his post, and now they're like, oh, shit. Because that's why that song came through. Nobody can see me now. We're running just as fast as we can. So the Red Horseman wasn't at his post, and I was like, hey, wake up, look alive. Oh, shit, what happened? Somebody might have threw a spell at the Red Horseman. It could have been a Gemini or a Sagittarius. The Red Horseman is at post defending the family. But this family member, I was getting a Gemini. I was getting a Gemini who is like trying to lock into your shoulder. This is also the tax bracket of bracketing you into give me what you got. Give me what you got. So this is like a biter. This is a biter that's trying to bite at your energy. Where you believe in Lord Jesus Christ, the true believer. You're a true believer and they need your energy of health. Can you see how the light just got brighter? You see the white? Okay. This person wants no peace for you. Or they're trying to throw you the Red Horseman, which is bloodshed, war, the sword, and no peace. And this is family members, y'all. But it's not hitting. I don't think they have the command to command the Red Horsemen to be like, hey, I need you to come over here, like you do, Collective. Because you're never commanding anything like that, where they have been doing it your whole life with your energy. So now that you're aware of this and you're aware of that, let us get to the body of Christ. The body of Christ. Okay. There's some shadow work that needs to be done of the dark matrix. 2332. Look into being mentally ugly. Superficial. This is where the fever comes from. Your heart might be closed. You might have experienced breast cancer. You might be experiencing low blood sugar. You might be experiencing the ebbs and the flows, and you don't know which way it goes. That is the golden compass. The flow of energy that goes is your sacral chakra. That is the sexual energy of your creativity in any which way it goes. Blah, 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 anyway. But if you don't have the compass to harness the energy into literally guiding you directly on the path of where you need to go, then it's going to sway. Do you see what I'm saying? And you're kind of like, I don't know what I want. You don't know what you want? Then the devil's going to tell you. Then someone's going to choose for you. So you need to know what you want. If you don't know what you want, get a journal, write it down. Maybe you don't know what you want, write down what you don't want. Know the difference between the pros and the cons, because right now that's what they're working off of. What you don't know. And what you don't know will put you on the energy back burner of somebody else's stove, put you on the back list of you're never going to get what you want. It's in the reverse. It says, get out of the clouds and be a realist. For some reason or other, it needs to be in a practical format. Because someone is fixated on your materials and they're trying to wheel your wheel. Get it? This is why it's a spiritual battle. Okay? So there is a shadow on your body right now. You don't realize that you can experience peace within all areas of your life. It's in the reverse. You are realizing and waking up to the ability of shamans. You have the ability to heal. And in that healing, you can also self-destruct. What did I tell you about the Jesus story? There's a huge crack in your heart. Jesus, hands on you of love. Heal me now, Lord Jesus Christ, as you come and fortify my heart and that golden light energy. Seal me so that I may not leak any more energy and that I may have the ability to move as you willed it. God's will, not my will. Now what's in the reverse is, yes, you are waking up to the people who are empty inside, who use false words and force you to do endless things. Empty inside, false words, and force endlessly. You're like, no, fuck you. Fuck you, bye. I'm not dealing with your shit anymore. So that must have been the first step. 1, 2, you woke up that you're a shaman, and now you're on the third step. 3. What does it say, Connie? 5, 5, 5, 5. May I experience peace within me and in all areas of my life. At your job, in your house, with your friends, with your family, and the neighbors. Put it to you in your life. Peace means you need to speak it as well, Blue. And here's the shadow. So that might be you don't realize, or it might be the way you speak. Because there's an ugly mental. So there could be a learned behavior you might have learned from dipshit, some family member who you trauma bond to once upon a time because you were a really big fan of their work or of what they did, but that was like behind the scenes that nobody else saw but you and him, right? Your brother, your sister, whoever. But because then when other people get involved, they're like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. So it was undercover. So you love me undercover. Oh, I see. Fuck you. I'm out. Yeah, because you were on the back burner. Fuck you. Fuck that. I'm not a back burner. I'm the fucking prize in 2025. As Laid Back says, superficial. So this could be something like, what car do you drive? What clothing do you have? What is the furniture? What brand do you have? What kind of dog do you have? Is it from the pound or is it a pure breed? Like, it's shit like that. Okay? He has green eyes. Oh, he's super tall. He's got lots of muscles. Like, shit like that. Where are you being superficial at this time? Okay? In that superficialness is when you create a heaver of a fever. The pressure within your system gets hot, too hot. You might be experiencing a lot of headaches. The computer is your mind. It's too hot, so you're experiencing a lot of headaches, a lot of nasal pressure, a lot of anything within your head because heat rises. Everything coexists with each other. Everything connects. When the heat pressure rises, the heart closes. Because the heart is water and air. It needs to be cool, calm, easy, leveled, still. Stillness, easy to talk, easy to communicate, easy going, easy flowing. There's no rush. There's no fire. There's no power control. See what I'm saying? Recognize the difference of the ebbs and flows, and you decide what you want at this time. Great. If you're still not understanding this and you're more of my level and you need something to help you, guide you, where's my crystal? Oh, it's over here. Those of you who believe in crystal magic, crazy lace agate. You see how it's like many different roads you can take? Many different paths you can go on. You're going to figure out what is it that you like. Cool, calm, collective blue, 2. Versus the crazy red part. The static energy of everything in between. Notice the difference. That stone helps with the shadow. What's the shadow? Bubble wrap. Wrap you up in so-called love to pop you. Your love of off out. Nope. It's in the reverse. You don't want some type of bubble wrap love or BDSM. Because I remember when I wrote that, I was thinking about that. Like, this bitch got bubble wrapped. I actually heard that in a story once upon a time that I was like, what are you doing? Give me the other shadow that you recognize. Oh, you recognize this Sagittarius bitch. Congratulations. Fuck you, Sag. This is the thy devil lies. Thighs. So be careful when you open your thighs who you're letting in to the gates. This Sagittarius is a no-go because this Sagittarius wants your 11th house. Look it up, that's homework. He's a liar. You've recognized this liar. Congratulations. Next, what's the next shadow? Lying by omission. Here is where you are. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. And another one down, and another one down. Another one bites the dust. Hey, 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 hey. We're gonna get you too. No more lying by omission. What does that mean? Omission means they're not giving you the full story. They're giving you pieces. Remember when we started this video? I was like, there's pieces here and pieces there that I'm trying to connect the dots of what the fuck is it that they really don't care. Okay. Someone's lying by omission, but I feel as though it's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's not fear. It's not fear of failure. It's not fear of rejection. It's not trauma of punishment. They're lying by omission. Something they might be embarrassed about, something that might be ashamed about, something that they just don't really open up about. And if it's about Sagittarius, that's the thighs. They might have something on their thighs that they're ashamed of. Maybe a birthmark or cellulite or cottage cheese. That's what we call it. That's what I call it, cottage cheese. Or stretch marks. Something that they're embarrassed at, that maybe this is why you haven't had sex, right? Because we did say hair and sex. Maybe this person has like hairy thighs. I don't know. Maybe when they shave it hurts. Think about it. There's something there that they're ashamed about. Okay? In the future of futures, there's a friend here who wants to come back. Baby, come back. Don't you know I was a fool? There was something between me and you. Baby, fuck off. We told you we don't want you, and you're still trying to force the door open. Because it hit my skull. So this is some type of mental abusive manipulation. Mental abuse. Fuck no go. No go. We'll get a name for this person, but they're not living by God. They're not living by God. It's in the reverse. They're living by the other guy. Oh, no, wait. No, this person doesn't even know. They don't know if they believe in God, and they don't know if they believe in hell. This person might be an atheist. But once upon a time, they were your friend. They're not your friend anymore. So there's a clear clue right there. And it hit all of where my ascended masters are. This person wants access to my ascended masters. The ones who teach me what it is. What it is, y'all. What's up? All right, ascended masters. They're trying to also move your protection. Oh, so sorry. No. I've got lots of ascended masters. Let's see who. Who is it? Who are they looking for? Who are they trying to get? They're looking for a letter A. Or this letter A is trying to come back. Hey, nope. Not you. I see. This person's trying to... Ooh, somebody's name is Mary. Because it came out in the reverse. So this could be a woman that's named Mary, or a mother figure that's trying to come back and nurture you this time. Your time is up. Yeah, we grew up. We don't need you no more. Sorry, you missed your opportunity. You missed your chance. This is why she's crossing her arms like, no, thank you. No, thank you. That's no. Goodbye. Wow. And I told you, Jesus. They want access to Mother Mary for your Jesus teachings. Open your heart to love. Open your heart to love me. No. Damn, this mother don't fucking stop. It was in the reverse, y'all. I wouldn't trust it, but if y'all want to talk to her, you go ahead. Over here, they're looking for ways of inspiration. They're looking for a muse. And when I see number 15, that's the devil. Falling upon the Audacity deck and my paternal line. My masculine ancestors. Yep, rebirth. They want a new birth with you. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19. Somebody could be born on the 19th or April the 15th. I say no go. No go. Let's see. Dad, what do we need to know about this jerk off who wants my art, my creativity endeavors? What do we need to know? Thank you. This person's projecting and they're drunk. And they have a mean streak. And you may not know this about this person. They blame you for something. This is why this person has joint pain or their stomach is off, their gut. They want you to be for me. Perceiving Allah. Nope. And at the bottom of that one was your crown. This person doesn't have the ability to see as you see. So that's not your fault, collective. That's for them to grow the fuck up. Thank you. Mahakali. That's for them. That Mahakali is blocking this energy of them trying to whistle back into your energy. I say no way because they're trying to get access to your light body, to the keys of the knowledge of the audacity. So let's see. This might be somebody you know, right? Could be a teacher, somebody that might have mentored you. And now it's time for a new mentor. And that's why this mentor is like, well, what the fuck? Why is that happening? We're growing. This person doesn't want you to grow. Fair weathered friend. Goodbye. So long. Let's see, in the reverse, the fucking audacity of perseverance. Wow. And chicken nugget. That's how they see you. As a little chicken nugget. Right? Little short fucker. Let's get the book. Where's that? We're at an hour and a minute. 101, that's a fast track. Fair weathered friend. This is what they don't see coming. You should have thought about it, what you did, because I don't think you guys realize that people do the dark arts. And some people don't know this. This is why we realize the last straw. This is the last straw. That you're waking up to it. But I'm looking for the fair weathered friend. Number 35. That's significant. This person wants a new vision. A new mindset because they don't have it. You are face down in the mud and manure, and your friend is here to pluck a flower for himself. How convenient of you to give even when you have nothing left. Over your dead body, well, it's happened. You have hit rock bottom, but there is one real plus. You get to see who your true friends are. See who sticks around at your lowest and who ghosts. Take stock of your true friends and hold on to them. Okay. Okay, maybe we saw that wrong. Or maybe that was your way. Think about it. Okay, this is what you don't see coming. Hold stock to your true friends and hold on to them. Now over here with the audacity in the reverse and the perseverance in the reverse and the chicken nugget in the upright. Chicken nugget. They talk about like eating healthy, right? Number 24. We'll end it at 24. The glorious chicken nugget, the holy grail of foods for toddlers and adults alike. Perhaps one of the most undervalued foods is the chicken nugget. If all else fails, we always have the chicken nugget. You are steadfast, reliable, crispy with a soft center, flexible with your condiments, and universal. You are humble and classy, and everyone loves you. Thank you. I'd say the audacity would be like number 1, right? Oh, no. It says there. Was it 10 and 1? That's 11, right? Yes, 11. Yes, I know. It's time for breakfast. I'm coming. My kids are so smart. In the reverse. The skeleton rose into a serene rainbow-filled sky, announcing his presence. Your bright sunny day has been suddenly and unbashfully disturbed by the ultimate storm cloud. No more storm clouds for you, baby. Yeah! Your message. Just when you thought it was safe to smell the roses, the utter audacity of someone or something is coming to rain on your parade. This is the ultimate wake-up call. Wake up! The card to end all cards. Give the boot to cheaters, users, couch surfers, energy vampires, fair-weathered friends, toxic bosses, and last week's rotten produce that has the audacity to mold. So if it's in the reverse, that tells me that some of you are not ready to let go of these energy vampires, of these fair-weathered friends, of these couch surfers, of these cheaters, of these users. That's why the shadows here of the dark matrix, because there's a part of you that creates these dark clouds. It's your negative emotion, your negative emotions and how they influence you. It didn't fall on the upright, so you need to look into that. And how you persevere. Oh, look at that. A woman completes an arduous journey through the desert heat. On one side is a skull, a symbol of the death of her old self. Ahead of her is a rainbow and the sun. Your journey will not be easy or comfortable, but you will come out on the other side if you stay the course. Anything that is worth having or keeping will take discipline, sacrifice, and commitment. If you want it and put it in the work, it's yours. Believe in it. That means you've already gone through it. It's over. You went through it. You survived. You realized who are your friends at this time. You realize that you are worth everything that God is giving you. And now is the time that it's yours. And it's time to believe in it. Ba-da-ba, ba-ba, ba-da-ba. Ba-da-bam, ba-da-bam, ba-da-bam. 7-7, let's go all the way to heaven. With much love and light, I am your teacher, Supra Cobra, to deliver the messages as it was, as it is, and so it shall be. Adios.